A broadcaster read a list of new ministers on state TV. Interim Prime Minister Abdel Safar remains in post, as do the defense and foreign ministers. We can hear more now on all of this from Marwan Kabalan, a professor of political science at Damascus University. Professor, good to see you. Thanks for being with us. My first question is to the news of the day. Why did the government announce this switch out of some government ministers? I don't recall that being a chief demand from the opposition.
No, that's true. I think changing the cabinet actually was not a key demand of the protest movement in Syria, I think. But anyway, people will be judging this new government or new cabinet according to the deeds and actions, and according to whether they are going to act and work in order to translate the promises that have been made over the past a few weeks, especially concerning the political aspect of these demands. That would include, of course, lifting the state of emergency, allowing new parties to be established in the country, and having a new media law, of course, top of all, releasing political prisoners. I think most people here in this country will be watching this new cabinet very carefully in order to see whether it's gonna act and work in order to translate these promises.
Well, Professor, that's offer us your analysis, your thoughts on that. Those are the critical issues, aren't they? The idea of greater press freedoms, the idea of lifting the state of emergency. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think yes, because the most important demands amongst all, perhaps, which we have been hearing all along until now, is about public freedoms in this country. Of course, I mean, there is the economic aspect of this protest movement, but that has been actually answered mostly by the government, except for fighting corruption. Indeed, fighting corruption, some people would include it with the economic aspect, and others would say this is a political issue rather than an economic issue. I think people are really interested in seeing their government trying to do something indeed in order to fight corruption, which has been hurting the economy in a very profound way, in my opinion. But of course, I mean, public freedoms are still the key demands for most people in this country.
All right, so let's call the actions of today some concessions. What do you expect to see on the streets tomorrow, particularly in Daraa?
Well, it's very difficult, I mean, to see what's going to happen tomorrow. But as I said before, people will not be really interested in the names and the qualifications of the new cabinet. They are going to be interested mainly on what the new cabinet is going to do for them. In fact, maybe we need to wait and see what people are going to say tomorrow about this new cabinet. We are going to probably see it in the streets.
All right, Professor, I know you'll be watching tomorrow. We will as well. Thank you.